Are you ready to get the suck out? If so, then stay tuned for episode 121 of the Kingdom Marketing Secrets podcast, baby. Check this out.
It's about that time, and now it's going down. And we ain't letting nothing stop us, ain't no slowing down. Nah, it's Kingdom Marketing Secrets. And every single week, you gotta pick this.
I think it's finally time. I think it's time to flow. I think it's time to start this podcast so they can know the right tips and strategies that bring success. It calls heaven on earth and our business. But this is all true because he changed the game and brought the kingdom to every soul representing his name. Now position yourself in him to be blessed and bring heaven on earth in your business. It's about that time and now it's going down. And we ain't letting nothing stop us, ain't no slowing down. Nah, it's Kingdom Marketing Secrets. And every single week you gotta pick this. It's about that time and now it's going down. And we ain't letting nothing stop us, ain't no slowing down. Nah, it's Kingdom Marketing Secrets. And every single week you gotta pick this.
Welcome to Kingdom Marketing Secrets, where you'll hear the best tips, tactics, and takeaways, and any other cool words starting with T, so you can advance your business online the Kingdom way. Welcome your host, Christopher Harold.
All right, welcome back, my friend, for episode 121 of the Kingdom Marketing Secrets podcast. I'm your host with the most, the Kingdom Marketing Superman himself, best-selling author of Kingdom Affirmations, and the founder of God's Masterpiece, where we help Christian and coaches, consultants, and experts go from overworked, overwhelmed, and underperforming to enjoying a full sales pipeline and more revenue in order to fulfill your kingdom assignment and create an eternal legacy using our God's Masterpiece Rapid Success System. And I'm excited to be before you today, my friend, with an awesome, cool, amazing episode 121 of the Kingdom Marketing Secrets podcast. If it's your first time checking me out, I want to let you know you are in the right place. Be sure to leave a review here. Let us know your thoughts. Also, be sure to subscribe to this podcast as well, my friend. And if you have not heard the previous 120 episodes, if you haven't listened to this on your favorite podcast app, check them out. They will blow your mind. If you happen to be seeing this on social media somewhere, Facebook or on YouTube, just scroll down or check a catalog here that you may see on YouTube and check out the previous episodes. They will benefit you a whole lot, my friend. And so today's episode, I'm really excited to share this with you because it actually was inspired from one of my clients inside of God's Masterpiece. You know, see, the beautiful thing, my friend, about being around a community like God's Masterpiece is that not only do you get the right mentorship with yours truly, right? You have access to other like-minded, serious, faith-based, purpose-driven entrepreneurs, coaching, consultants, and experts who are also, my friend, going to a whole other stratosphere in their business. So you get to network and mastermind and be around people at a higher level, which can only help you, right? And besides the system and everything else that you get by being part of God's Masterpiece. And on one of our client sessions that we were having, we were just having this open discussion, right? And one of our clients shared something, and he said, his name is Frederick, and he said, get the suck out, right? Get the suck out. And I was like, guess what, man? This will be my next one of my next episodes in my podcast, right? And so today, I want to share with you to get the suck out because, see, the reason why most of you right now are not where you want to be in your business is because you have not got the suck out. Right? You're like, what the heck am I talking about? Right? And now you religious folks, this might be, you might be ready to cast me into hell's fire because you know how religious people are, right? Right? But for those of you who know that this is something you need to listen to, those of you who know right now you're not where you want to be in your life and business, right? You're not currently getting the results, right? And it could be some different obstacles that you're not aware of, right? A lot of us have things that hold us back. A lot of us have these obstacles that prevent us from getting the growth that we want and the results that we want, right? And one thing that will hold you back for sure, one thing I know used to hold me back, one thing used to hold our God's Masterpiece clients back, and even our different students and our other programs that we have, right? Being a part of our God's Masterpiece Academy, is that most folks have been afraid to get the suck out. And what am I talking about, get the suck out? Well, get your mind out the gutter because I need you to understand what I'm telling you right now. Here's the deal. For anyone to create a masterpiece, you once had to have something that we may call a mess, right? I forget the parable of the story, but you have to realize that before you can have a message, you have to have a mess, right? What's the root word? Mess. The point is this. Everybody wants to have tremendous results every day. People are messaging me, inboxing me, communicating with me, asking me to help them grow their business, right? Because they see my track record, they're seeing the things I've been able to help so many entrepreneurs do, right? But what most folks have been afraid to do, because here's the deal, there is no big red easy button, right? If it was a big red easy button, everyone would have a successful business. And most people do not have a successful business, right? And so because most people don't have the right mentality, right? It just don't have the right other things I'm telling you about, the right mentorship, the right community, the right training, the right system, right? Like we have in God's Masterpiece. But the point is this. In order for me, like I've been full-time in business for over 5 years now, the time we're recording this video. I went full-time on August 23rd, 2016, right? And in order for me to get to that point where I was able to leave a job and go full-time in business, I had to get the suck out. Meaning that there was the things I had to do, not having everything figured out. See, most folks have this mentality that once I get everything figured out, then I will invest in myself. Then I'll enroll in this program. Then I will invest in ads, right? Then I will do this. People got this mentality. Once everything is perfect, once the sun is aligned with the moon and the stars and the dogs and the cows and all the animals are loving one another, right? And everybody is holding hands together singing Kumbaya, then I will move forward. Well, see, that's what's holding most people back. You have to be willing. I'm going to share something with you. If you want to be successful, you have to do what successful people do. See, successful people do something that I teach called course correct. I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but when a rocket ship takes off, say if a rocket ship is headed to the moon, when NASA used to fly to the moon, right? Fly to outer space, wherever they're going, to the space station, to the moon, wherever, right? It never flew in a direct straight line. It always flew where it had to, in a different curves or angles or whatever, different degrees, where it had to course correct while in orbit, right? And to the naked eye, it was like, hey, that thing's off course. That thing is making mistakes, right? But it was course correcting while moving, while acting, while being in motion. See, most folks have a mentality of ready, aim, fire. Listen to me. Ready, aim, fire is a mindset of most people. That is not the mindset of those who succeed. That is not the mindset of those who say they know God. That's not the mindset of those who are called kingdom citizens, right? See, there is no faith in ready, aim, fire. But those who are successful in business, those who are successful in life, those who are successful in their faith walk, have a mentality of, hey, I don't have it all figured out. I don't know everything, but you know what? For what I do know, I'm going to take action on that. And their mindset is this: I'm going to be ready. I'm ready to take action now. I'm going to fire. And then I'm going to aim, right? I'm going to take action and fix it, right? See, that's what happens when you begin to get the suck out. See, you're not going to be great at everything you do when you first get started. How many of you, when you first rode a bike, never fell off that bike? Let's be honest, right? If you rode a bike like I did, and you fail a couple times, you bump your knee, you bump your elbow, you scraped up some skin, some cherries, right? Maybe even hit your head. But what happened? You got right back up and you kept going. And what happened? Each time you did it, you got the suck out. So you sucked at riding the bike at first, but eventually through practice, through repetition, through perseverance, through continuous action, you figured it out. And you became a great bike rider. The same thing is true in business, my friend. Like a lot of my clients and students come to me and they're not great in marketing. Well, okay, cool. I am, right? And once I began teaching them marketing strategies and things to do, they suck at first, right? So they got to get over these fears and phobias of thinking that I need to be like Chris. No, I said, don't compare yourself to me. I've been at this for a mighty long time, right? And when I first started, I sucked too. And my mentors used to tell me, don't worry about it. Keep doing it. Do this next time, right? Same thing that I'm pointing to my clients and students now, right? Don't worry about it. Keep doing this. Do this next time. We're going to course correct while you're taking action. See, you're much better off being that person who's taking imperfect action than being that person who's going to wait till everything's lined up, all the ducks in a row, and do nothing. You'll be here for the next top 5, 10, 20 years, getting old, looking decrepit before you decide to do anything. And many of us don't have another 50 years to spare on this planet. So you need to become well adept and accepting of getting the suck out now. So you take action now. You get over that fear of having everything figured out. You get over that fear of how people may think about you, how people may look at you, and you say, you know what? I have a bigger purpose in mind right now. I see the end for the beginning. So in order for me to get there, I got to do this right now. And you want to become a person who's willing to take action to get the suck out right now. Don't think you got to have everything figured out. Here's one thing I tell all my classes students in God's Masterpiece. You don't have to know everything to succeed. I don't know everything, yet I built a multiple six-figure business in less than a year in a brand new niche and industry. Right? See, I don't need to know everything about everything. All I need to know is just one or two things more than our audience that I'm serving. That's it. In their eyes, I need to be seen as an expert. In their eyes, I need to be seen as an expert. So I need to know a couple things more than my audience that I'm serving. I don't need to be the smartest person on this planet. Those who are the smartest people on this planet typically are the brokest and make the least. Don't you understand that 6, 7, 8, 9-figure earners are not the smartest people on this planet? They hire the smartest people on this planet. Check that out, right? But they was willing to get the suck out to get to that point. So are you willing to get this suck out right now? Are you willing to take action now and do things now and not have it all figured out now and be willing to deal with those results right now? Or do you feel, no, I'm not going to invest in myself. I'm not going to invest in a coaching program. I'm not going to invest in advertising. I'm not going to invest in mentorship. I'm not going to invest in training. I'm not going to, because why? I don't have it all figured out now. And I promise you this, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, 12 months from now, 5 years from now, there's a 99% chance you're going to be in the same financial position that you are today, or probably possibly worse, by waiting, by procrastinating, by not willing to get the suck out now. Because if you take action now, that fruit manifests itself, those seeds begin to manifest itself 90 days from now. I always tell my clients is what you do today shows up 90 days from now. So get the suck out now. Do the work now. And be consistent, and I promise you're going to see the results. The Word of God gives you that promise. He said, God is not mocked. Whatever somebody sows, whatever a man sows, they're going to reap. That is a kingdom law. You know, I got a whole training that talks about, I teach about the kingdom laws of success. That is one kingdom law of success. Whew. So I hope that helped you today. I hope that motivated some of you guys. I hope to put a fire in some of you guys' butts to be willing to get the suck out, be willing to take action now and not have everything figured out. Because that's the only way, listen to what I'm saying, that is the only way you will create the success that you've been praying about, you've been hoping for, you've been dreaming for, that success that's waiting on you. The success is waiting on you. But you want to get everything figured out, and that's why it's delaying that process. You got that gap. Be willing to get the suck out now and watch what happens later, my friend. So if you got value from this, let me know. Take a snapshot of this episode 121, and go post it on my Instagram page at Christopher_Harrell and tell me what you found valuable about this. Or you're watching this on YouTube, type in the comments right now. Tell me what you find valuable about this. If you happen to be watching this on Facebook somewhere, just take a snapshot of this episode and comment on my Chris Harrell page and say, hey, Chris, this is what I found valuable about this episode. I just want to know what you find valuable. If you're watching this in one of our groups, comment below and say what you find valuable about today's episode as well. And again, if you're having to be a coach, consultant, and expert, and you're looking for a way to scale your business to 6 figures plus in the next 3 to 6 months, and you want to have it systemized, I implore you to go to workwithchrisharrell.com, follow the steps there, and set up a time to see if you're a good fit for what we're doing right now. It would drastically change your life and your business by being a part of what we're doing inside the Rapid Success System in God's Masterpiece. So hopefully I hope you found this of value again. Again, you can go get a copy of my book right now. Go to kingdomaffirmations.com and get a copy of my book also as well. And hey, remember this, my friend. Subscribe, leave a review, and share this podcast with others as well. And don't forget, keep God first in all that you do, and you too shall succeed. Peace and God bless.
Thanks for listening to Kingdom Marketing Secrets. For more powerful resources to grow your business the Kingdom way, go to kingdommarketingsecrets.com. If this podcast has impacted you, we ask you to subscribe, post a review, and share it with a friend.